I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Now, where do we start? Who do we watch? Where's the utility going? Flashbang, I believe, or is it smoke? That's a smoke from CK and a monkey nut now. Let's see where he sends this one. Watchful. I can see Watchful teeing up that grenade. He's holding it a little bit more disciplined this time, I think. We're not trying to get rid of them early. Nade over now into A main. Doors almost catches Strix. Strix banged up from that. Watchful decides to leave to nade A main. Ghostly creeping through the windows here. Watchful holding the second window. Shots in, but not enough. Damage exchanged slightly as Cruising and Strix, the dynamic little duo, take one apiece here. Nick the man finds his way into the rat corner, trying to wallbang out the Strix. It's hell. It's hell on earth. It's Omaha Beach on A site right now for the attackers. And now we enter the stalemate. All the lobby is here surrounding this A site. Nobody really plugging the retreat. You know, they are kinda have a chance to run away. I mean, they'll have to fight in the mid-map, but certainly nobody plugging from green. And there we see the retreat, and it's all gonna be how they deal with it. I believe Apollo got him through the bus. And Nick is in a world of pain. His first contact surely is going to be Apollo here, and Apollo kind of scuffs it by going prone. The hip fire down for Watchful, but the shots just don't connect in the face. Round one, opener, goes the way of the defense team. That's UN taking the lead. Twitch Rivals, no, it's like a checkpoint thing. One of the BSG Sherpas are hosting it, and we got invited to build a team like about a week ago. Let's see. Watchful early nade out, no connections. Nick probably gonna smoke the alley door here with this one. Very deep though, more so just gonna cover the right side. Cruising beats it regardless since it's just inside of it. Joined up by Strix. Nobody really wants to come through that A main smoke, and I don't blame them. CK finds Watchful. As you got a bit of a mid lurk here now, and players drifting back from A towards mid, presumably to B. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I am so down for that gun from Barb. I didn't see that. That was a pocket pick. SKS with Voodoo. Switching off marksman for Strix, going on to scout, I believe. A little bit of a denial smoke there from Apollo. Really nice to keep Con at least shrouded. 2v3, but bomb's not down. There's 50 seconds on the clock. Down it goes. Cov. Strong attacking around. We got to see a little SKS action from Barb. That MAIP, I believe, can headshot everyone. No helmet in the game can withstand said bullet. So it's a really good one for holding pixels. You know, getting up early, cheeky little boost spots, etc. And I'm a big fan of it. Also, if you're pre-firing and your finger's warm, you know, get a little bit of the woman pleaser action on, and someone walks into your spray, they are cooked. Also, fantastic gun for wall bangs. Watchful finds Ghostly, which is a tell. Which is a tell for their positions early in the round that there might be more towards B, unless he was solo lurking. Flashbang over the top. Misses Boa. Barb not quite on the pre-fire there. Gets punished for it. Boa not using the LMG this time as well. That's something worth looking at. I guess he took his teammate's gun. He is in fact the LMG player. He just picked up the gun off Ghostly, I believe. Now they find the lurker they find the lurk that was exquisite. Nades coming from forklift. Down goes one. Apollo left now in a momentary I was going to say a momentary 1v1, but the backup came through. Attack reload. And Watchful has his boys covered from Con. Second round. Unknown. Can I pay you for those lessons? Not me, bro. Maybe me. I don't know. I don't know. If you're ever in a Discord channel with me and I'm using a shotgun, then you know. Then you know. Then you know why I have to keep buying new mouses. I damn near assault my mouses when I'm shooting with the shotgun. Barb with the monkey nut picks up Boa. 2 rounds in a row now. We're starting a man down for Cog. Make that 2 as CK gets cleaned up. I think that prone was haired. I'm pretty sure that prone was haired. Yeah. He was ready for it. Good kill from Strix as Ghostly goes down. Sim. Again, new player spotlight. Standing up, pardon, for the retrade. Finds another onto Cruiser now. 1v3 whip bomb. Very manageable, although can he run? Is he gonna... Aye, Barb's pre-fire, man. You need to train those fingers in the gym, buddy. We gotta be shooting much faster than that. Maybe if you got yourself a Super Strike Logitech mouse, you'd be shooting faster. Apollo shooting lineups. Smoke to alley is down. So that's no longer around a position that they can play post plant. So Watchful's got a lot of info here. Yeah, I was about to say it's only a matter of time. He had a lot of info. From where Sim wasn't. To close that round out. Now, bear in mind, UN are on defense. This is their map pick. Alright, let me double check that. I could be wrong. Kov has picked Bay5, so this is Kov's map pick. This is Unknown's side pick. So I mean, they prefer to play on starting defense here. I see we saw twice in a row the opening grenades, which tells me that Kov aren't respecting grenades, you know what I mean? They're gonna have to start respecting it soon. Oi, 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 oi. Nick is seeing stars here as he collects a break somewhere, I presume on the arm. Best thing about that nade is if that's a train of people, man, someone's getting caught by that. Denial in alley from cruising. Finding the first one, leaving Sim in a little momentary 1v1. Ghostly takes on Barb. We're going to have this swing now. Pre-fire comes in, but it's a little bit of a bait and switch. You love to see it. Strix cleaning it up. The alley is denied. However, in terms of an A fake, albeit they didn't really get value back from it, there's 3 players from the defense team on A, and 3 of the attackers are on B. It's a lot of pressure here for Apollo. And he succumbs to it. Bomb is going to go down now, and we have a lurk position in Ghostly. Bit of trigger discipline. He lets his teammate die, but it comes out in a net positive there. I think that was very well played. One of those things that you can't calm to your teammates. You just kind of have to let it happen, and you got to make sure that you hit your shots after it. Fantastic round by him. 4K to his name. Lovely bit of trigger discipline there, man. Well played. Love to see it. Gives them their second round, keeping it between 1. As we move into round 6. Five kills apiece for Sim and Ghostly. And now they're starting to do the whole respecting of Watchful's premature ejaculate grenades. It's not a UN game if Watchful doesn't send a nade into a spawn in the first 2 seconds. CK gets the better of cruising this time. Airborne gunfights as Ghostly flies through the sky and picks up Barb. You love to see that. You hate to see it if you're on Barb's POV though, because I can assume that the Discord is cooking him for that one. Apollo, in a world of hurt right now. Surrounded. Gets one. Needs to get another or stay alive and back up. Down he goes to the... I mean, he was so fucked. Apollo was so fucked in that situation. 4 players strong for Cov. All standing on the B-bomb site. Strick's going to take a second gun. Opting not to heal the thorax. No time. Wants to make the most out of the few seconds buffer he has. I presumably lucky he had a Propitol popped, so it was going to passively heal regardless. Cynthia coming out of the raid, thank you very much. Ghostly with another airborne attempt. Call this man COVID because it's airborne. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. 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 Thank you, Cynthia. 3-3, we're all tied up. Now, if you remember, if I'm not mistaken, it was UN who had a rocky start on attack, switched to defense, and then clutched up. We're starting from the front here on our defense. We're going to what I presume would be our, you know, our worst side next, or a worser of the two. Watchful, playing on fruits, just moving off now. Cruising alley, but knock, nobody's home. They're taking pressure here. The attacking side pushing towards Con. Strix playing mid. S or 3M with SPP. Pre-fires. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He absolutely dumpster sim. He was caught. Pants down. Ghostly swinging into Con. Makes the most out of Barb. And Strix punishes the reload. We love to see it. Now Strix knows there was a player mid. Pre-fires almost. Take him out. Almost a monster round from Strix. Just peeking a little bit too early. Boa wants to end at A, maybe? Is the Enforcer armor keeping Boa alive there. Minuscule HP onto Cruisen's thorax. As the last remaining player is Nick. In no man's land. Far away from the bomb and surrounded by enemies. We need a mistake, and there it is. Apollo's down. There's a lot more room to breathe now with 30 seconds left. The likelihood is he has to end on A. There's no way he's going to pick this bomb up and run away. He needs to have a heads-up fight. Cruiser knows this, and he's just going to bide the time. But 20 seconds. There is a window for B here. A mistake from Watchful could prove costly. A little bit of an eager peek, maybe. Has to stick the plant. Watchful kind of really has to punish it. And there it is. Chat, what are maps 2 and 3? Maps 2 is Skybridge, map 3 is Fort. Nice round, very close to the wire though. UN securing a tied half at minimum. Big passion. Big passion. Let's follow the monkey nut of Watchful. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a full train for A. I'm actually not bald, you fuck. Uh-oh. Nice kill from Watchful regardless of the nade here. Has to run around for the nade. The nade blows up a teammate. This is a colossal round. That is just belly flopped on its face. From a curse nade from Watchful to a curse nade from Cov. The round closes before it opens. And UN have secured 5-3 half. We've not seen actually anything beyond that. Which is a testament to both teams in all matchups so far that it's been relatively close. The minimum we've seen, or the most strongest side win we've seen is a 9-3, and we've seen it multiple times. Switching sides, my eyes are going to be on Strix and Barb here to see if they've switched anything up. Barb staying on But no, Barb changing from marksman to scout to try to get more kills. I can totally understand that. You have more viewers than on any Epic. We have the same production quality, bro. I think, no. But Epic's problem is that they stream in Russian, and it's not like, as much as they are better players, it's not popular. You know, it's not like a global language. So not everyone can enjoy it, you know. Whereas I think more Russians can enjoy English than other people can enjoy Russian, you know. Yes, yes, three is by no means a bad side, really, on any map. I think you can bounce back on it. Look at this position that that Apollo has got, and I've seen him do this. He does this solo. It's not an illegal position. He can get up there completely solo. I missed it because I was too busy scratching my ass. But that's one for the Ruskis. Thank you very much for the gifted sub, as it's chow time for Boa. Boa picking up a 3k. I miss Scooter Grease. Where is Scooter Grease? Like what Epic did last. I don't remember what Epic did last. Wasn't there English casting this time too? I don't think so. I think there was maybe an English recast. Scooter. Sorry, it was Scooter who gifted us up. To Slaughter. I thought Slaughter gifted it to Scooter. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Scooter. Appreciate it. I misread. And now there's a 40-second delay, so it's wholly awkward for that 40 seconds. Watchful finds the opener onto Ghostly, and down goes Sim to cruise him before, well, adds a trade after he gets out. Apollo. Nades wasted on the attacking side. I'm hearing a lot of loud guns in my ears. Cash should be in Irish, then absolutely nobody would watch or understand, including Irish people. Oi, down goes CK to the gun of Bar. Boa in a 1 versus 3. Down she goes. 6 for UN. 4 for Covenant. Accuracy by volume. I like that. I remember Crackwisdom doing an English casting for one of the terms. Yeah, I understand this. This is good, but like it's also taking away viewers, right, from the. It'd be also taking away viewers from the main broadcast, you know, and it's important to grow those main broadcasts. Boom! CK with the discipline to wait out Watchful's nade. If it was on Hunt's channel, it's probably a Hunt tournament. They don't ever really show other people's tournaments. Bomb running away and the plug is here. His name is Ghostly and he's in a position I don't really like because I find it very difficult to shoot here. He kind of has to just call that the bomb is going. Oh. Ooh, he does very good to get away here with his life. Thorax really low. If I was him, personally, and I don't like doing this from a casting POV, I would have just called him, you know. In CAS, I'll hate Arena because I don't want to... Blaze for that's sad because I don't want to play this game normally. I only want to play it in an esport. I don't like playing this game casually, if I'm being honest. I don't find anything casual about it, or Tarkov. That being said, the numbers are getting chopped thin here. The round almost started 5v4 in favor of Cov, and now it's down to a 2v3. CK finds 1 to make it 3. Moments away from finding Apollo. Barb healing on sight, goes down to CK. Very nicely done as he finds Apollo and Sim finds Watchful. It's a clean 2v4 clutch for Cov. Calm as you like. Keeping the MCX in fashion. For the guys who's just joined us through various raids and stuff, there's a rule for this tournament. We call it the contraband rule. And that rule means that each team can only have one gun. So, one of each gun. So if you're using Spear, your teammates cannot use it. If you're using Model 1, your teammates cannot use it. You know, so we don't see duplicate weapons. We don't want to have 3 Model 1s or 3 Spears. You know, we don't want to have, I don't know, 2 shotguns, etc. So we're trying something a little bit different here. And we're kind of testing it to see how it plays out based on feedbacks. Apollo mid, CK coming. Pre-fire not great from Apollo, gets caught out by the jiggle. And it's the Cobb show right now. It is the Cobb show right now. I mean, they're looking ferocious. Oh my god. Okay, so Watchful brings it down to a 1v1 somehow. Doesn't know where the enemy is. I mean, this enemy has locked eyes on the bomb, right? Let's watch it from CK's POV without the X-ray. Awkward shuffling here. And Watchful comes out clutch. No way. Wait, that's Watchful. Fair enough. I was going to say, that was so stacked in the favor of Cobb there. But somehow, some way, UN have clutched up that round. That's one for the books for sure. I wouldn't let it be discouraged though. Cov have been on some train wreck. Yeah, FMJ from the Spear can like 2-tap thoraxes. It's pretty strong. But that's why we have this rule in place, so that we don't see many of them. Ghostly, one of our rare nades coming out from Cov, picks up Apollo. Another nade going down to Ali here as they push out. Sim, sorry. Cruisin finds him, needs to patch up his thorax. 2 heavy bleeds, and he's on the clock now. Presuming he doesn't have a heavy bleed stopper. I mean, that's what that stim might be just there. Yes, it is. And we have somewhat control on the A site. Double players stacked up on A door. No doubt they're going to want it. They're going to want to come through and kind of get involved in this bomb plant. But Watchful holds off CK. Strix finds Ghostly. CK about to show us some. I feel you, I feel you, I feel you. Oh, Boa. Now Watchful left in another 1v1. Well, he had to make himself get into a 1v1, didn't he, the previous round. But, alas, defuse coming, plenty of time for the fakes, but it's not a fake. He's not got a position to, I think he just called the bluff there. And that's an impressive 1v2 from Boa. We're getting clutches in all directions here. UN are definitely not going to want that round to bite them in the behinds here. As we dive into the later ones now. Round 14. Fighting tooth and nail. Let's see what CK does with the grenades here. I never liked this nades. I never liked this nade. I much rather when you throw the nade higher and it pops like here. Double kills coming through. Double headshots, double dinks. Down goes Sim and Nick. Costed by the smoke. The awkward client-side smoke, I believe. Two v 3, bomb's not down. Barb in a position. where you could make a 4K. Little old Barb. Catching some dubs. Watchful. 19 kills, dude. Insane. Assuming that scoreboard's not bugged. That's 19 and 6 is incredible. But Cov are very evenly spread. There's a little buddy. Mr. Barbaric, we cannot shoot bodies with only 6 kills, my friend. Please do not do this. It's always the guys bottom of the leaderboard, bros. It's always the boys who are bottom of the leaderboard. Nade lineups after the stream? I don't think so. As much as I'd love to make the most out of the large viewership, I think if the viewers are here for the tournament, I shall raid them onto someone else and let them have a good stream. Monsieur Nemonas, ça va? Cruising, sweating bullets here as the grenade pops just on the other side of the wall. Here it goes down to CK. That's a big kill for the boys in red. I always say, you know what it is? It's always the guys who are bottom of the leaderboard are the most ferocious. You know? And as a guy who is on the bottom of the leaderboard for like 1 year with EPA, I know. You'd have me in the middle of the game. There'd be like 9 people alive, and you would have me standing on Lucky's body shooting him 18 times with a shotgun just to let the other team know. Big position here from Sim now to stop this from going down. Barb answers by taking out CK, but Sim's doing a lot to stay alive here. Finds Barb vaulting or jumping on top of a box. Now that could be the pivotal kill in the round to make sure his team stand on business. Watchful. 1 versus 3 with 25 seconds left. Probably. You're warming up already? Yeah. After this, I go shower. Probably. To warm up. 1v3. Down he goes. All she wrote, Sim taking a 3K. Huge. I hope everyone in the chat's doing well. If you can't talk shit at the bottom, you can't talk shit at the top. That's my philosophy. I'm on board with that. I respect that. CK holding the monkey nut. Watchful likewise. That nade's going nowhere. Ow. Oh, almost marginally. But it looks like we're doing an alley play here. Trading. Cruising still up. That's big for blue team here. We might even see a little bit of an overextend, maybe. Bomb coming through the site. 1 and 2 here in good position. Smoke's out though. If I'm blue team, I gotta make sure I don't early put. Ooh, he ate that flashbang. Bomb's going down now. Apollo had it covered from alley. 4 members surrounding the A-bomb site from attack. Everyone's here. Cruising goes down to the LMG. LMG looking for a second. It's got 46 bullets left as there's action going down the site. Players from the red team getting cleaned up. It's Nick. V2 as he takes out Apollo. 19 bullets left. I hope your day's going well, dude. I'm dying here. I am dying. Speaking about dying, 4 bullets left in the M80, and I don't think he has a backup gun nor time to get one. Oi. I love the ambition, but that's all she wrote. UN, take map 1. I mean, insane gameplay there from Watchful. I mean, we called the 19 kills a couple of rounds before the end, so towards the end he kind of took the foot off the gas. I would have loved to see the 20. Resident body shooter here with the 7 headshot kills, but we love him. That's the spear for you. Why shoot heads when the thorax is so rewarding right now? Nice even kill spread across the board for all teams, and I believe it's our first 9-7.